Hello again, we'd like to invite you to join us as we trip through time looking at architectural artefacts that almost stand up. These are based upon the personal catastrophes of Chris Townsend. Historically, the three little Bodgers are experienced in all styles of architecture. They are possibly appearing on a building site near you at this very moment. So our story begins at a time when the three little Bodgers had drawn up a plan to rid themselves once and for all of the stigma of their arch-enemy, Whistlewolf. Bodger pigs have been an integral part of architectural history since the Stone Age, where our inter-era fable begins. Let's get bodging. Let's join the Bodgers in the Stone Age, where Practical Pig is at a mammoth sale looking for a foundation stone. Jolly Pig thought he could steal it himself, but ended up being swallowed up by a black hole in the deepest, darkest cave of Jurassic Park. And Jolly Stupid's kindling quest ended up with him getting the pork chop, putting him in a really swiny mood. Next stop, the bacon hot land of Greece, to see Phidias, a Parthenon architect living high on the hog. To avoid a pig's ear, Practical made a deal to pick up a job lot in marble columns. Jolly Pig thought it harmless to pick up a statue of Athena, goddess of wisdom. Meanwhile, Jolly Stupid went looking for a deep freeze but got the wrong marbles, so Practical said that he should lose them. Okay. Fast forward to Rome, a city of boorish games, to see Rabirius, the designer of the Flavian Temple on the Palatine Hill. They were sceptical about the visit. His name, for starters, reminded them of an old arch-enemy. Jolly, who was a very bold porcine, joined in with the fun and games. Jolly Stupid made a pig of himself, and Jolly's newfound battling skills saved him. And they flew to Oxford with a beautiful blue-tiled fountain. It was a crackling day in Oxford, and Windsor Castle's very own architect, Robert Jennings, was ready for some pork and cider. Several road signs banning pigs sent Jolly Stupid snorting with pignorant laughter. Practical decided he needed to keep at least one of his brothers in control, and created a brilliant plan to make Robert as inebriated as possible, in order for him to lend them a flying buttress. Unfortunately, Jolly also became rather tipsy, so they were grateful for a lift on the flying buttress to send them 400 years into the future. It was the time of the Great Stink in 1858 London, where a very hot summer and a stinky sewage system caused a very bad stench. Happy days, a moment of nostalgia. Jolly Stupid even dived into the Thames, swallowing about 2 litres of cholera-infected water due to his inability to dog paddle. The result? Swine fever. Jolly acquainted himself with the local rats, and Practical found his inner impractical Heath Robinson and presented his plan to Basil Getty. But it worked, as Practical was for the 5th time the only one to bring home the bacon. It was finally time to streak off to Vesuvius, AD 17. Sizzling in the Bay of Naples, and with their items ready to assemble, they set about building their dream house. But as you may have spotted throughout this hammy story, someone had been watching them. And that someone was ready to cause chaos. He huffed and puffed and faked a mini ash cloud to resemble that of a volcano eruption. He didn't want to blow the house down, he wanted to keep it to throw howling good garden parties. However, poor Whistlewolf was about to land in the biggest fireplace imaginable. Note to self, remember to check whether your chosen house spot is about to undergo any natural or man-made disaster before stalking your arch-enemies through time to steal their house.